Scarlett Valentine, Bonnie's Joy, Pinup Parties. Happy Saturday, everyone. Yay for Saturday. I hope you get out there and enjoy some of what's left of our summer fun. Of course, autumn is coming, fall. I love fall. There's so many amazing things about fall. But before we get into fall, let's not forget that summer is still here. Let's go out there. Let's enjoy the sunshine. You know, the sun doesn't go down until 9. Let's appreciate that and value that. I definitely do, because I'm a summer baby. I love the sun, and I love that it doesn't. And also because Bonnie's Joy, relies on natural lighting. In the winter, it's a little more of a struggle because the sun goes down at 4. So I definitely appreciate and value that. One thing I'd like to share about myself is that I used to spend my summers in Ione, California. If you do not know where that is, I am not surprised. It's a very small town in Northern California. You can literally walk from one end to another in 20 minutes. And when I was a kid, we stayed at my Uncle Warren's ranch. That was about 15 minutes out of Ione, so it was really recluse. And there was this really odd thing. So in the middle of Ione, there's like one main street, one grocery store, one post office. That's it. But oddly enough, there was a castle. And when we were kids, we were like, what? Why is there this castle in the middle of nowhere? It was fenced off during that time. You couldn't see it. Apparently, it was a place for wayward boys in the 1900s when there was literally nothing out there. If you were naughty, they would send you there to reform you. But since then, I've discovered they actually have opened it and they've been restoring it. You can go there now and tour it. It was closed, oddly, due to some mysterious murders that happened. You can research it. There's really not a lot of information on it. I found that there wasn't much. I would love to go to the tour. It's one of my bucket list goals. Excuse me. Bucket list goals is to go back to Ione, tour this castle. Apparently you could stay overnight. I'm like, what? I totally want to. Most of the castle you cannot visit because it's in such disrepair. The state basically closed the property and left it alone to, be in shambles. But they are slowly restoring every single room. But even still, I want to go there. Anybody wants to take me? I am there. I will go. It's one of my goals in my life, and I plan to achieve it. So let's get into it. What we're going to talk about in the next segment of videos is hair. Pinup hair in particular. So the last video I spoke about having a clean scalp and about how reducing how many times you actually wash your hair with shampoo is actually healthy for you. Now, I'm not saying don't take a shower. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying don't necessarily use shampoo every time to wash your hair. You can use, like I said, your nails or a brush and really cleanse your scalp. Especially if you work in like an office or something, you're really not doing anything to wash your hair. So in this video, I have a little recap. In this video, I'm going to talk about tools for your hair. So there are all kinds of brushes and combs, and you could go on and on and on about them, right? One of the things that I like to use is right when I get out of the shower, brushing your hair with an actual hairbrush is actually not good for it. It pulls your hair while it's wet and causes breakage and split ends. So what you want to do is when you're getting out of the shower is use a wide tooth comb, especially if you have curly hair. If you have curly hair, this is your best friend. You want to use this all the time. Curly hair with a brush like this, or even worse, a brush like this, no. You are going to make your hair poof out. It's going to puff up. It's going to be big. Unless you're looking for that look, you don't want that. You want tight, beautiful curls. This is your go-to. So there are other combs, like for example these. These are great combs that are used for parting. I like to use them for back combing when I have a smaller section and I want to get a tighter tooth back comb. So I use this smaller tooth to back comb. In the next video, I'll talk more in details about back combing and how to use that technique. So I have two combs here that I use at my day-to-day basis. This one with these little spongy ones. It's a softer, easier brush. I rarely brush my hair. I don't brush my hair. I use my fingers a lot and I use a wide tooth comb. But when I'm like, I don't know, just going to bed or whatever, I want to get those oils in my hair, I use something like this. Now, if I'm back combing, say for example, I want my whole crown of my head right here, or I'm working on a barrel curl, this comb that has these like spiky type bristles is great for that, for back combing, to add volume. Now I have round brushes. There are all kinds of round brushes. Teeny little round brushes, round little brushes. We'll talk more about round brushes and blow drying and how to use those. So that's what the first tip on hair. Have a clean scalp, have clean hair, and have the tools to do your hair. The Perfectly Posh product that I'm going to talk about today is That's What She Said. Recently, I've been talking a lot about moisturizing. I live here in Salt Lake City. It is a mountain desert. It is dry, contrary to a lot of belief that they think they see mountains, they see trees. Oh, but no, it's still dry. Still dry. We're still living in a desert area. This particular product is a little more time consuming. It does require a special night. I do not use this on a regular basis. I got this from my Perfectly Posh team manager. She gave it to me as a reward for having like $700 in sales one month. It is a body mask. So when I first got this, I was like, what the fuck am I going to do with that? Like sit around as a mask just absorbs into my body? Yeah, that's what you do. You get out of the shower and you cover yourself from head to toe. And then you just kind of sit there or walk around. Obviously, you would need to do this in privacy when people aren't around because you have to be naked to let it absorb. It does really work though. It's an amazing product. It smells naturally based is what I mean to say. It has a very soft scent to it that doesn't linger after. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a great product, but it's definitely one of those super pamper nights where you're like, I'm just going to pamper myself tonight, like on the next level. Okay, in the Bonnie's Joy, let's talk about Bonnie's Joy pinup parties. So, if you're thinking about having a Bonnie's Joy experience and you're just feeling not sure because you're insecure with your body, it's very normal. Every girl feels that way. Even the smaller, skinny girls, they still feel that way. They still feel insecure about their body. They don't know if they want to do it. Well, I just want you to know that I understand that. Like, I have insecurities about my body. There's a terrible varicose vein on my leg. Cannot stand it. I absolutely hate it. And yeah, I don't want them in my pictures. So every time I have a photo shoot, I edit that out. So I want you guys to know that I can edit things. I'm super talented. I have a graphic design degree, so I'm definitely educated in Photoshop. I know how to edit, and I also know how to place you in a way that's going to look the best for your body. If you say to me, I really don't want to show my legs, I want to cover those, then I'm going to help with that. If you say to me, my stomach really just makes me uncomfortable, I don't want to show that. We have corsets. We have things that we can help hide those while still showing your beautiful femininity and bringing out the confidence in you. So yeah, those are my shares. Excuse me. I'm having some allergy issues today, it appears. Oh my. But yeah, I hope you guys go out and enjoy this Saturday and experience the last of the summer. I know I'm going to. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, Bloggy. I keep feeling I'm not saying that correctly. Of course, I have a page on Facebook, and of course, www.bonniesjoypinupparties.com. And yeah, let me share in your special occasion and bring out the beautiful confidence in you. Bye.